world isn't only facing the problem when it comes to war and devastation. There is another type of devastation that has now hit the United States of America, and this is the second time in a week as we talk about the destruction and the devastation that has now been left behind when Hurricane Milton hit landfall. And this is coming within a week of the area which was devastated and was affected by Hurricane Helene. Now, Hurricane Milton that slammed into Florida as a Category 3 storm, bringing powerful winds, heavy rain and tornadoes to much of the Gulf coast, and that has unleashed severe weather that has resulted in significant destruction that is now taking place, extensive power outages across the state, and the storm that made landfall near the Siesta Key, the barrier island of south of Tampa Bay area, which is said to be a home of over 3 million people. And the emergency services that responded to the crisis, the full extent of the damage is yet to be assessed. Meanwhile, when it comes to, if we talk about Tampa, the recovery efforts that are also underway, and a recent post-storm conference that was held, the mayor expressed confidence in the city's resilience, stating that Tampa will bounce back stronger from this devastating cyclone, which is Cyclone Milton, that hit right after Hurricane Milton, I beg your pardon, which hit right after Hurricane Helene.
Well, I can't put a timeline on it, but I'll tell you that it's going to be a lot quicker than the worst case scenario. If Milton had hit on the north side, we would have been in dire circumstances. Right now, I think that plus it's Tampa, right? We're going to bounce right back. So we have all hands on deck. Our people are already out working, getting the debris up. So we'll be back up and running before you know it.
In the meantime, also talk about when it comes to Hurricane Milton and the President of the United States also taking stock as President Joe Biden asking the citizens to evacuate, as there would now be recovery efforts that would be made, because this is the destruction that has now been left behind on part of Hurricane Milton that has now made a landfall. But significantly to note that it was cited as a Category 5 storm and had weakened to a Category 3 when it hit or it made landfall. The citizens have now been asked, when it comes to the affected areas, to evacuate immediately by President Biden.
Most importantly, I've urged everyone currently located in Hurricane Milton's path to listen to local officials and follow safety instructions. You all have been reporting on the highways, shoulders being opened, everybody's heading out. And if you're under evacuation orders, you should evacuate now. You should have already evacuated. It's a matter of life and death, and that's not hyperbole. It's a matter of life and death.